Welcome back, baby faces. I'm Victor Villain.
Boo.
Let's go round table. Sounds a little loud over here today. Let's use headed to the ring.
Mischief was on a mission. That's why missions. I've been gone for a minute.
Follow the buzzer.
Who the fuck's voice is this?
Why are you talking in third person?
Yo, I am the third person.
Wait a minute.
I am
Bars.
Mischief, the third person.
All right.
You feel me? So Mischief was looking for the biggest heel in the world.
Biggest dong in the world.
And at first, I wasn't looking for that. I know where that is.
You just made the list.
I'm just saying.
That's JP
I wasn't
Savage,
looking
folks.
for that. You know what I mean?
That's JP
I don't look for my wallet. I know where that shit's at. I say no words. So Mischief was on a mission. And they told him
Shout out to the longest round table we've gone through.
I'm trying to do a song.
Yeah, you're doing the most right now.
Who didn't do the most? This heel that I was looking for, y'all. I've been looking for him all over the world. Then I went to Peru looking for this heel. And they told me, there's little Incans. They're like, da, 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 da. And they were like, yo, what happened? Yo, they told me where the biggest heel was.
The altitude?
I'm the biggest heel. And that's why I had to come back and let y'all know.
That was anticlimactic.
Let's keep the roll call going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Who's next?
So who's back?
Who else is back?
Who's back?
Woo.
Nobody.
Vintage Steve, as my wife just said.
You guys, man, you're killing me. You're killing me. I was on a mission myself.
Oh,
He was on a mission on himself.
all I want to know is where are these paid missions occurring? Why is this not in my contract?
Still reworking his contract about his expenses.
David Jobber has mad vacation days. They're unpaid though.
Yeah.
So the only man I know that's drowned and on fire.
How you trying on the fire? Anyways, Elite Steve. Coming back to the show. It's been a minute.
Brother, welcome back.
Missed you, I was on a mission in San Francisco looking for the top baby face to go kill him over there.
Oh,
damn.
And
you just
no
rode the
competition.
trolley.
Yeah, because there was no competition.
Pretty chubby Flacco. What up, guys?
Have a nice day.
You're
I guess I'm back from my bid.
Oh, this is the dangerous man.
Did you apologize yet?
Fuck Zack Ryder. Yeah, I watched this fucking match with Mike Canales or whatever the fuck his name is.
That's
horrible. Horrible.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh.
Man, listen. Congratulations on your comeuppance.
Maybe this is why
Listen.
your mic is cutting off right now.
Yeah, it's
But
technical difficulties over
Zack
there.
Ryder, yo, you the man. What's up? Yeah.
But I, for
Woo,
one,
woo,
was
I know it.
made sure to be the one to stand for old school and say, punishment didn't fit the crime.
Yes, it did. If anything, it was too light.
Poor guy. We missed you, Joe. We missed you.
I don't know if I miss him so much.
okay,
anymore.
now let's get to the finale. The one that everybody's been tuning into this.
Yo,
podcast.
Let's hit all the keys on the
For
fucking
real,
thing right
yo.
now. Let's see if
JP don't get no intro.
JP keep
JP Savage,
There
the
you go.
people savage.
Wow. Yeah, you had the major word.
No, we gotta show love.
Anita Escucho Frito truck.
Yo, you know what?
Wait,
Essentially,
we getting sponsored?
Look, we doing a lot. We doing a lot right now. We got NXT up on the screen. We just did a fantasy football draft. Check us out on that. You'll
of
see
which
posts on
everyone here will lose.
that. Pretty much.
Yeah,
to me.
suck my nuts.
Well, in lieu of this National Fantasy Football Week, shout out to the NFL starting this week, this Thursday.
Boo.
We will be giving
I
you
cut up
a
my
treat.
Nike socks.
Oh,
Nah, I'm just
shout out to
fucking with you. I
Nike,
didn't do
yo.
that.
Kaepernick.
I just bought a Kaepernick jersey.
There you go. Hey.
Big ups to Kaepernick.
Fuck
Hey.
him.
we made
You just made the list.
Week, but
yo.
that also
Put your
is
dick
on
away.
the board.
You know what's gonna make the board?
There's these top 10 factions
No.
that WWE released. That be on the board. All 10 of them.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Now,
that was a terrible ranking, man.
How the fuck did Nexus get in there?
Nexus.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
know about
How is Shield number 1 though? Let's talk about it.
Shield
right?
is Shield
Okay,
deserves
MGK, relax.
consideration, right? In the top 5, right? Top 5, just on impact, I guess. But you're gonna put him number 1.
I mean,
Well, Shield, according to WWE, Shield is number 1. Number 2 is the 4 Horsemen. Number 3 is DX. Number 4 is NWO. 5 Evolution. 6 The New Day. 7 Heart Foundation. 8 is Nexus. 9, the Freebirds, and number 10 is the Undisputed Era.
Wow.
So no Nation of Domination.
Oh, I thought they
I
were.
gotta say,
No Spirit Squad.
No Spirit Squad.
No
Alright.
Nah, you
No
lost me.
Job
nah,
Squad.
chill, hold on.
No oddities.
No Blue World Order.
No Ministry of Darkness.
Not for nothing,
No Latino.
but the inclusion of
Latino
Undisputed
World
Era on that list means good things for them.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like,
True.
it
And
has
how
to.
they feel about.
But you
I
know
think
what
they
Shield
kinda give you
being?
somebody current, right? So
Nah, but chill. You know what Shield being number 1 means? They're about to win all the titles.
Oh yeah,
I just said that.
but they
I
already
know,
been
I
there,
know,
done
but
that.
that's
Don't
like
count
so
me.
well,
whack,
right now
man.
these guys got the straps, right?
I smell a triple threat
Well,
match.
we'll get into that.
We'll get into
Could we
it.
see War Games one day?
I would love it.
I can't wait when they do that next one. You know we're gonna have fantasy.
Shield versus
Matches for
AOP,
that.
Drake Maverick, and Undisputed Era. That could be
fire.
a. That could be a.
That sounds
Stop
like
talking
those-
dirty, Lead Steve.
I mean,
You know
it
who's
brings
talking
us
dirty?
to the point of our show, right?
Oh,
Fantasy
We will all be
booking.
talking dirty.
Hey.
This week's show will be fantasy
You know-
booking, so we're gonna.
but you know, before we get to that,
test
you
you
know
guys.
what else gets you dirty?
But yeah, right. Go ahead. I was gonna. Yeah, do
I'm
your
washing
thing,
my
do your
car
thing,
today.
do your
That
When
thing.
shit
you
was hot
all
as
in.
fuck.
Ooh, all in was fire.
Speaking of all in though, Kenny Omega.
Hey, I mean,
Going all in on the WWE.
The cleaner.
Taking shots.
listen, he had an AR-15
It's on the board.
Aimed.
man.
aimed at the WWE.
And look at it this way: he's gonna come eventually.
Yes,
That's what she said.
So all this talk that he's
They
saying,
always do.
it's
They
to,
always
it's
do.
to you know, get all the little fanboys going.
all roads lead to WWE.
You know what else
Yeah.
gets the fanboys going? That mixed match challenge is coming back.
Hell yeah,
Mix
my team a little big up in this hole.
little big.
I'm not that excited about this time.
Well, you know what? You can fuck off.
I think the only reason I say is because you have a lot of things happening right now, and introducing this mixed tag challenge is gonna just distract from like the Mae Young Classic.
And the
You think it's
whole
gonna
women's
distract?
I know. I feel
Nah, I don't
that.
think
I
so.
feel
I just-
the women's take. It's a lot of shit. You got to keep your eyes on.
Yeah,
now,
but you gotta look at it this way. There's a lot of fans that live back in time where they don't want to see the women's evolution. You know, they want to watch
True
wrestling.
that. True that.
It's a good way to get some eyeballs, really,
Yeah.
for all that shit.
Okay, so you're saying this is like an
You got it.
appetizer.
Look,
Well, they got new teams.
I look at it
week
this way.
year, right?
you got a
teams.
buffet out there. You're rolling out all these. You got 205. You got women's evolution. You got the Super Showdown, whatever. You know, Mama Pinga. You got all these things coming out, and it's good for the fans because they can pick and choose what they want to watch.
This is
But
true. This is true.
This year they're gonna have a new set of teams. You got R-Truth and Carmella joining.
They're taking it all.
AJ Styles and Charlotte.
I hope
Flair.
they fight, and he keeps thinking that it's for the title. And I hope they win like 3
He
matches
keeps
in the
calling
tournament.
Maurice Carmella.
R-Truth is gonna be the gold dust. R-Truth is gonna be the
Oh.
gold dust of this year's mixed match.
Oh my god.
Jinder Mahal and
Yeah,
Alicia
that's
Fox.
a good point.
Finn Balor and Bailey. Oh wait, I think that was a repeat from last year, right?
Yeah.
Well, it
Yeah.
didn't
No,
happen
no.
last year.
Kevin
Finn,
Owens
Finn
and
was
Natalia.
with Sasha last
Oh,
year.
that's
Sasha,
true.
right,
Yeah,
right, right.
yeah.
Now
Who
he's
was with
Bayley.
Sasha?
Finn.
Finn
Finn.
Balor. Now
Finn
he's
Balor.
with Bailey.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Remember?
with the whole hug thing and everything.
Nah, but
Nah,
remember?
she was,
It was like Demon Boss, Team Demon Boss or
Right,
something.
right, right.
yeah.
Okay.
But now, Kevin Owens and Natalia though,
Hmm.
that might be entertaining. You know, he's gonna come up with some
Look.
funny shit.
Somebody's getting fucked.
Look, if you've watched the mixed match challenge
on the
before,
board.
if you watched the mixed match challenge before, you saw that a lot of these guys are getting time to talk in their matches as well while they're waiting for the tags and shit. This setup is perfect for Kevin Owens
Oh,
to
yeah.
get over
Oh yeah.
because he's fucking hilarious.
This is Kevin Owens at his finest.
He's gonna kill this.
And enough material in front of him.
He's
to-
gonna kill this. I'm a little upset that he's paired with Natalia though. She is quite
Baby
boring.
face
Yeah,
KO
Natalia
or
is-
are we
But that's
going
why it
heel?
might be interesting.
Nah.
Nah, not at all.
He could carry both of them.
Nah.
Yeah, nah.
Damn. All right.
Natalia's charisma
R.I.P.
vacuum.
R.I.P. Jim Handle.
Yo,
Apparently.
yo, nah.
And her
Natalia,
cat.
Natalia's best position would be the performance center,
Or all
teaching
fours.
everybody to be super safe,
You know,
and teaching the Bellas how to do a suicide dive.
hey, look, you can
Jesus
just do the
Christ.
same job as your man's.
That's it could be a couple
Producer.
things, right?
Just
Female
produce
producer.
matches and help people not suck.
Tyson Kidd.
How about Bray Wyatt's cryptic tweet?
I thought he died.
Ooh,
Oh
word.
well, this tweet is about the
Jesus.
resurrection.
This tweet
Yeah.
proves it.
Yeah.
Oh, he
But Joey Ryan's at All In.
oh.
We'll
You
get
mean
to All
erection?
In, right? We're gonna tell the res erection,
Yeah, we don't
Ooh.
touch up base on
And the-
all in.
the dick druids.
Speaking of all, let's just Get through it.
Rest in penis.
It was a great pay-per-view. Something different.
All in?
Everybody see it?
Absolutely not.
No.
But I will. It's on New
Absolutely
Japan World.
Definitely get on that. It's a great watch. Dramatic finishes, giant penises, everything you ever wanted in a
Surprise
wrestling show.
appearance.
Over the limit matches.
It
You know
was
what,
amazing.
man? I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm highly disappointed by All In. It was a travesty. It was
Where the fuck are you going with this?
the decrepit that I saw in the ring. This was a poorly executed pay-per-view. They sold out 10,000 seats, and I think they're gonna owe the money back.
Did you realize that everybody shut the fuck up because
Just-
of the absurdity coming out of your
need to
mouth?
hear this.
Yeah, what
where
is-
the
listen.
fuck is this going?
Listen, I'm speaking the truth.
I hope he's
Okay.
gonna reverse it somehow.
This is like when
Yeah.
Undertaker lost
All
the
right,
streak.
this is as long as I can keep this bullshit up.
Yeah, it got quiet. It got really quiet.
Nah, All In was a fun show. It was surprising.
It was a
You know,
super indie show.
It was a super indie show, but it had like widespread appeal.
It should.
You can tell they were having fun.
Oh, most definitely.
I understand why Cody went so early in the show. He produced the show from the
Yeah.
back, so it made sense to have him on so early. But that was a match that like I wish I could see as a main event. Like that
Oh,
would have just
yeah.
killed it.
What a
Um,
moment. to
I
see
think.
Yeah.
I
get
think
that
if they're
done.
gonna
That's
do,
what I wish. That's what I wish the end of the night would have been for me. You know what I mean? Just seeing
Yeah.
him holding the
I
title,
appreciate
and
that
it kind of gets
entrance.
washed a little bit from all the shit going on.
We
No
talked
doubt,
about it
no doubt.
last week, remember?
Yeah.
I think if they do another All In,
they made an entrance.
I think
to
they did a great job of making it like a WrestleMania for the indies. And I think if they're gonna do it again, that's how it should be branded, like the big show for all the indie guys.
I like that. I like that.
You know, you're gonna see cross promotional matches and everything like that, and it's not under one promotion. It's
and that's
you know.
and that's one of the criticisms I think of the entire pay-per-view. There was some botches, right? But I think when you get so many different wrestlers that haven't worked together in the past, right?
all
Or have
dream
worked
matchups.
very all dream matchups. You're gonna have that, and I'll take it because I mean the pops, the surprises you got all night, right? We've mentioned some of these gems already, right? The
Like
Joey
Cheeseburger.
Ryan cheeseburger,
Joey
Shout out
Ryan,
to
man.
Jericho.
How fun was that? Oh, Jericho. Come on, man.
Shout out to Stephen Amell, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That was
He put in
Yo,
work on that.
That
So-
was not a bathroom break.
so
That
do
I
you-
mean,
was
even
dope.
his SummerSlam match from years
Oh,
ago
yeah,
was
yeah.
really good
So
considering how
Arrow-
he jumped into it.
So Arrow was a part of All In. Arrow is DC Comics. Bullet Club is in DC Comics, yo.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Connection. Jay Lethal and Flip was nice.
Jay
Golden
Lethal
Elite
coming out
main
as the Macho Man.
Macho Man. Yeah.
Always
That was
works.
dope.
Always
That
works.
was fun though.
Machismo.
Like, but it was
Yo,
such a fun
it's-
show. Just top to bottom.
He
It
one of
felt
the
like
few.
a WCW show.
You know what? I
Like,
did hear that.
it had-
I heard a lot of people saying
That's
that.
what it felt like to
Yo,
me.
is Jay Lethal one of the only wrestlers? I mean, I'm sure it's been done, and we could probably name some, but that has recycled the gimmick and it works.
There's been plenty.
But
I
like to
mean,
the exact T.
Look at Little Ric Flair.
Little Nate.
Little Nate.
Little Nate.
To this day,
That
counting the
little
1,
bitch.
2, 3.
Because I mean, gimmicks are recycled, but like to the T.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
going back to All In, right? You notice that all of the Bullet Club won except for Marty Scurll.
205 Live.
Shout out to
And then
Not only that, he never came out to celebrate.
never came out to celebrate and was the only name not mentioned by Cody Rhodes in like
well, that's
personal.
Mare-
well, that's because he was
Python.
getting his ass chewed out for going over the time limit.
Yeah,
Is that
oh,
what
it was
It
him.
was?
I thought it was Adam. I thought it was Handman
no,
Page.
no.
According
way.
to Marty, he only went over by 1 minute, and he was taking a shower when they did the curtain call, supposedly.
What the hell?
Yeah,
Then that's bad
Yeah.
on Marty. Yo, Marty fucked up.
Marty and Okada went like 26 minutes.
Shout out
plus.
to Marty going to NXT UK.
Ooh.
You heard it here, folks.
Yo, but
But we'll get to that, guys.
and yeah, we'll get to that. But I guess last thing, and then we can move on.
I mean, yeah, whatever. I'm
Chris Jericho, you got to start talking about him like one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest of
In-
all
the
time.
top three.
In every
yeah.
brand, he's been the top guy.
In wrestling,
In
not
wrestling.
not sports entertainment, not whatever you want to call like independent. In all of wrestling, this guy is the greatest of all time.
Chris Jericho. Oh, the rock star.
Since this
By the
episode is episode number 23, it's only right to say that Chris Jericho is our GOAT of wrestling.
Our goat of wrestling.
Yes, absolutely, yo. He's gonna be, and just like his longevity, his character changes. Like they've been like subtle little character changes. He's been able to like add gimmicks to it. Right,
he's
the fucking
reinvented the
scarf has
character.
become a thing.
You know what? You know
He
what?
made a list.
If I had to
Scarf.
compare, let's say we could compare Jericho to, let's say, for example, hip hop artists. I would have to say he's the Jay-Z of wrestling, right?
Jay-Z.
Because he's been able
Jay-Z?
to adapt to every era of music. You know what I mean? He's been able to be relevant in every era of wrestling. He's been able to adapt promotion to promotion, style versus style, right?
But
And wrestle at a high level.
But Jay-Z?
Think about Jay-Z. One
Nah,
has
Jay-Z
Jay-Z.
could suck my nuts.
Wow.
Like, dude, the only reason he's still popular when he releases new music is off his name alone. It's not because the music is good.
I don't know, yo.
I think you're
440.
pushing it. I don't
440.
know. I didn't fuck
We're
with
not
that
talking about
project.
Eminem. We're not talking
Nah,
about
Yeah,
Eminem.
hold on. You know what? We'll
You know
we'll
what?
get into this.
I wonder what the guys from the Night Job podcast.
Yeah, we'll
say.
get
Yo,
into
we gotta,
this.
we gotta.
We're gonna
consult
link up
these
with the
guys.
boys from the night. What is it? The night
Night
job.
Night Job
Podcast.
podcast. You better get the name right.
You better start, yo.
Man,
Look.
what podcast is it? Say it again.
Shout out
Yeah.
to my boys Black and Cass holding it down and Night Job Pack.
I know they record Sunday nights.
Every week for years, source of hip hop and anything that's I believe urban news too.
Yeah, urban news. They're on the pulse of the hip hop
Speaking of
culture.
urban news, yo, Eminem's going to be hitting up KO
Oh.
for some advice.
Ooh.
Oh, because he has taken care of MGK in the past.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt. Guys, I really want to get into our topic of the week.
So get into it,
I
motherfucker.
feel like
Damn.
you're
Do we
about to
need
go in
TV
raw.
this week? Do we
Yo,
need TV?
you know what? Yeah,
Can we
at
run-
least a
Can we
run through.
Can we run
because-
through it quick?
And there
Because
was.
TV, yeah, because Raw's actually been he was pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it's pretty
I had my issues with it, but as a show, it was pretty decent, and I like the way it ended. So it deserves the
Alright,
little
so
bit of
let's rock,
respect. Yeah.
Braun!
So yeah, you
like
got
that.
that's
That's
it.
it. All
Okay.
begins.
The end. All right.
That was like if Drake Maverick said Braun.
Yo, so how
Yeah.
about Strowman with Ziggler and McIntyre?
They come out. They show off the new
Should've been
stable,
AOP.
on the way to the ring and whatnot. Cut a decent promo. You know what's funny? Ziggler he started talking on the mic after of course Braun's deep ass voice, and then but then it's Ziggler's time to talk, and I'm the best guy here too. Whatever the fuck he said in his squeaky ass little. I just thought it was funny.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, it's such
But,
a crazy difference, eh?
What happened here, yo? They got a brawl. They recycled the brawl fight between Undertaker and Brock.
Shield
where
got
they-
arrested.
But you know what happened?
Get arrested.
Finn came out with the mid-carders.
I mean, anybody paying attention. I mean,
Yeah,
cringed.
you know what that means.
But the kids and them. I mean,
It was nice to see Finn, but when I saw him come out with all the mid-carders, I was like, oh, no.
I mean, listen, he had a title match just the week prior.
Yeah,
Because the
Beginning of
first
what?
one that attacked him was Kevin Owens,
Oh, yeah.
who tomahawked him, double clothesline from the back.
My man.
Can I just express my concern over like long-term booking, I guess? Because the whole Braun Strowman thing where they went and they put him in a match with Finn, they're supposed to be friends. How the fuck did that happen?
Yo, so that was part of like my issues
Like-
with Raw. There's just like these crazy inconsistencies. Where does Kevin Owens come helping Braun Strowman? And
Why
the fuck?
was he back
You know,
after a week after he quit?
What's Finn Balor doing? Like just jumping the Shield and shit.
I
What the
blame
fuck?
Michael Cole.
Baby!
Michael Cole comes out saying,
Mama Bingo.
Michael Cole, baby. I would die laughing.
Nah,
I'll stop watching.
Fucking shoot.
I will fly to the arena and fuck him up
Fucking shoot me
myself.
twice. Once for that, and the other one because the fucking Bellas are back.
Oh, man.
And boy, did they make a splash!
Oh,
Nah.
Splash
What
and,
you did there.
and,
Can we talk to their promotions department? How the fuck were the
Wow.
Bellas compared to HBK in their return?
yeah.
Why were they compared to wrestlers?
enlighten me.
Yo,
what the fuck is
Who
that?
like? Why do they keep coming back as
I
like
just-
this main event attraction?
I don't understand how we're talking about the women's evolution.
I'm just waiting for that Brazzers.
You just made the list.
And this is what they're pushing. Wow. And that's
Yeah, I don't
I
understand.
get it.
They're so
But-
aggressively mediocre. I don't understand
But shout
why
out
they're
to
so
Brie looking
That's a
good.
perfect way to describe them. Aggressively mediocre.
aggressively mediocre.
Because let me tell you about that match. Brie gave the acknowledgement, like, I'm doing this suicide dive aggressively, and she aggressively hit that floor
Yo,
twice.
She didn't even hit the
And that
floor.
ring
She got
rope.
caught up in the ropes.
Ring rope.
what's her name that caught her? Or
Sarah
kinda-
Logan.
Fucking Logan didn't know what to do
Poor
with
Sarah
herself. She
Logan.
was
I
like,
think she slapped in the back of the head.
yeah,
Yeah.
she was like,
I
dumb
think
bitch,
this
like,
was
you
a
dummy.
conspiracy. It's a
No,
conspiracy on it.
she made sure that she was alive after that time.
Yeah.
That's what she-
Oh,
Both
sources,
times.
new sources, recent sources say that Nikki actually untied her shoes.
Really?
Untied who shoes? Logan
Breeze.
shoes? Breeze.
Yes,
It was as
Oh.
bad as
They beat up on Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan, which also looked pretty good on the ring.
Liv
Also, as
Morgan.
usual.
Yo,
Liv
Liv
Morgan. She improves every time she's in
Yo,
that
for
fucking
real,
ring,
that
bro.
little duck that she did, the
Yeah,
that was fire.
Yo,
That-
could she have a leap similar to what Alexa Bliss had?
Oh yeah, I see it.
yeah, she
I
was
see
she's
it.
blonde. She
I-
can wrestle.
I personally think she's
WWE
going to be the
loves
best one out of that
sponsors.
group, even though Ruby Riott started off
I can
as the
see
best
that.
one out of that group.
Based on the potential, right?
Yeah,
Gangrel
see
over
that.
again?
because
I would love to hear her on the mic a little more though. If I can,
Which
let
one?
her work into
Which
that.
one?
You know, it's tough to do that right
Liv
away.
Morgan.
Which mic?
But
You just made the list.
Oh,
Wow. wow,
That's on the book.
You just made the list.
Well, it doesn't get any better, guys. Bobby Roode and Chad Gable.
oh my god.
What the fuck is this?
I did no look.
What the fuck is
I
this?
did like this because it shows
they
that they're no. I liked it because they're finally putting emphasis on tag team wrestling, even if they have to mash two teams together. Bobby Roode wasn't getting on TV. Chad Gable wasn't getting on TV, but at least they're forming a team to possibly go after a contenders match.
You
Agreed.
don't like. There's no better pairing in the
Yeah.
whole WWE.
And
I think it sets up the perfect heel turn for Bobby Roode later down the road because Gable is a fucking white meat babyface.
or
Right.
does it
Yeah,
show
right.
that?
All right.
Or does it
That's
show
why I
that,
love this pairing.
or does it show that Bobby Roode needs to be in a tag team at this point?
It's not
I
that
wanna-
he needs to be in a tag team. It's just there's only one mid-card title on Raw for a 3-hour show. It's hard to have all these guys going after it.
I like
Like
the
it's
concept
just
about
not
the
it's
heel
not in the
turn.
cards.
Especially
Tag team
after a
wrestling.
lackluster debut.
I mean, they finally put emphasis on the tag team division, and they have what 6-7 teams now that they just put together. But it could work out. Look at Sheamus and Cesaro. No one thought they were going to work
That's
out.
true, and it worked out.
For every Sheamus and Cesaro, there's a Bobby Roode and Chad.
And for every Attitude Era Raw, not all of them were gold either.
No,
So
that's true.
Fair.
But it still means Bobby Roode sucks right now.
You know
I
what
think that's
doesn't
noticeable.
And that sucks because he's
Yeah.
very good.
They came out and they got over on a squash. We have a new tag team. But moving on.
It was pretty
Ladies
funny though.
and gentlemen. Elias.
Elias and Alexa Bliss, holler.
Yo,
Yo, Alexa.
Can we
Getting a little
like
close
I'm
there.
jumping in a lot here because I missed this. Like I haven't done this in a couple weeks.
oh,
So
cares?
jump
I
on
just
in,
wanna-
buddy.
Can we just talk about
Nah.
how when Alexa Bliss finally does go babyface, she's gonna run that shit.
Yeah.
You saw her face?
She controls the crowd no matter what she does. She can get a crowd chanting. She can get a crowd booing her in the snap of a finger.
Yeah,
Yo.
people talk a lot of shit about her wrestling, and I think her wrestling's pretty decent.
It's good enough.
It's gotten better too.
Did you see the look on her face when she had the Ohio crowd going crazy?
Yeah, man. She
enjoyed
legit
it. She
felt
looked like
good.
She enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like she was loving the
And I see a babyface turn probably about a year from now.
Yeah.
Like I can
Man,
see it
that's a
happening.
long
the
time.
moment Elias
It
shitted
is.
on
She's
Chris
got a
I,
lot
don't
to
know,
do, though.
I can't see the WWE sitting on that for so long.
They can.
They got time.
They don't have anybody to
They
replace her.
have time.
They don't have anybody
Wow.
as good on the mic as her
She's
as a
young.
heel.
She's good.
She's the best heel they have right now.
Yeah, that's true.
But it was a dope little setup for the tag match or the one-on-one match, I guess, right? Bliss and Natty.
Real quick though, I'm afraid that Elias is gonna start to grow stale.
Ugh.
Yo, he's good. He's out. Yo, that's I fucking
Where
love
have I
him.
heard
I want
that
that
before?
But yo, they're gonna fucking run this shit to the ground, man.
Look,
Bro, they do it every
what
week.
what I think,
he
Yeah,
doesn't
every
wrestle.
week.
He
What-
he,
what
He's
I-
not fighting. That's the problem.
Yeah.
He's
but
not
what he
fighting.
needs to start doing,
Is he injured?
drop the guitar and start fucking people up in the back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just start like
be
And
the
sing to
drifter
them
again.
afterwards.
Yeah, drift
and,
a little
and,
bit.
and sing to them afterwards. I don't know.
yeah. Come back out later and get jumped. I mean, I don't know. Do something else.
Yeah,
you need action.
He's not terrible.
come
in
out
the
and
ring.
break the fight up between Shield and shit for a little
Yeah,
bit. Like,
yeah,
do
fucking-
something.
or join the Shield.
It's not
no,
No,
no.
No, don't stop just randomizing these teams.
it's fantasy booking today,
Like-
baby.
like AOP did, but we'll get to that.
Hey.
We keep throwing that one out there. We're
Right-
gonna get to it.
Right before it. right before it. The B team lost the titles.
Oh, thank God.
Just wanna get that out there.
Because
Moving on. The Revival actually got jumped.
they got G.
so-
Dolphin McIntyre, they are legit.
We're finally gonna get a proper tag team match.
Not only that, but they are also legit. Sean and Diesel.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, after
man.
that, yeah.
Fair.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
yo.
Like, that's it.
Great, like the greatest, like fucking.
But But yeah,
they're not even trying. Are they trying? I don't think they're trying.
Yo, they haven't hit their peak yet.
No, I'm saying they're not even trying to copy that. They're just
they're
just being. Yeah, they're just being.
Well, I wouldn't say that because Dolph Ziggler is trying so hard to be Shawn Michaels.
And you know who's trying mad hard? Drake Maverick to be part of AO.
All right, fine.
I'm not gonna lie though.
That was awkward.
I'm not gonna lie though. I like the pairing. I just don't like him wearing that.
Yeah, we
put
talked
him in a
about
suit.
that.
Yeah,
but what was with his face?
He always wears a suit.
He had the vest, and he was walking around, and like
he was giving. He looked like Macaulay Culkin when his parents did. And and he's just like there wearing adult clothes and
shout
shit.
out to Bunny Ears Podcast.
This is my daddy's clothes.
Yo, he looked mad young next to them, yo.
But I like it because this dude could talk.
You know what was bad? This boss connection bullshit.
Yeah. I'm over all this fucking
like
announce the women's tag titles and give it to them already. Come on.
Blah blah. Moving on. Bobby Lashley had a moment.
It was pretty funny though. I'm not
it was
kind of
funny. He was doing his little ums and shit, and then oh my god, he quit and came back. Dude.
I'm with this like matchup though.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like Kevin Owens power bombing him on the apron. That was cool.
Kevin Owens versus anybody, bro.
If Kevin Owens comes out as the prize fighter, I'm here for it.
No, there was a shout out. There was I think a post. Somebody had him holding the old school Eagle belt.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was from a photo shoot they did long ago.
So fire.
Seth Rollins was holding that belt as well in the Shield.
Main event, guys.
Dude, we haven't got to talk about it because Corbin's being a baby back bitch.
Wow.
Shout outs to Baron Corbin.
Baby back.
Shout outs to the Shield, right? Getting arrested for fighting on a show about fighting, and then on Labor Day being arraigned in front of a judge and posting bail.
Hey man, Otunga's got some pull, man.
You know why they posted bail? Because Vince McMahon is
a
Roman Reigns fan.
I mean,
he pulled all the strings.
You know what? Whoever drove that Shield van didn't have a license, and
I think we all know who that was.
And Seth Rollins got a nasty little cut on his head. Yo.
Thanks a lot, asshole.
It looked like Damien had bit Seth Rollins' arm.
No doubt.
Like it was crazy.
If it wasn't Pretty Chubby Flacco.
And then so all the heels come out to fight the Shield. I don't know, man.
Was it all the heels?
Was that supposed to be a faction, or it was just all the heels?
It was just all the heels. Even Drew Gulak was out there.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out what the fuck was going
So
on.
who wrestles on 205 Live, which is not on Raw, and he's in his ring attire.
And he was talking shit to Roman. Yo, he was punching people in the face and talking shit to Roman.
Yo,
in Russian or whatever.
And let me tell you, out of all the people that got their ass kicked, I'd rather be Dean Ambrose because he was just getting punched.
Yeah.
Fucking Roman got hit with the
work.
steps.
He got work.
Fucking Seth Rollins got thrown into the truck.
Yeah.
Dean had to just sit there and take every move.
Yeah, he got toe-cocked one of them, yo.
Yo, not for nothing. When they were all bunched up and surrounded by the heels and like Shield broke through, right? Seth Rollins was like booking, right? And then Dean Ambrose was like running all wild, right? Because he's a lunatic. And then Romans was like jogging up the ramp.
Yeah.
And the heels had to like make believe they couldn't catch him. And he was like making it look good.
You know why? Because then you saw the aftermath.
Because Seth Rollins ran up the ramp and the camera kind of panned to him. But you could still see Roman like kind of jogging up. And the heels are like, they have to like fake the funk. You know?
Yeah, right.
He fell.
I'm just surprised that they actually caught that on camera.
Yeah, they tried to swing. Yo, but Seth Rollins is booking. Seth Rollins was like, I earned my paycheck.
Seth Rollins is always running, yo. It's like he actually had to run out of a burning house.
For real.
Guys, let me just run through SmackDown real quick. Opening segment. I believe Renee Young started out calling out Daniel Bryan, and most definitely, and Brie, who wasn't.
My wife was
anyway,
who was like, "Oh, you guys know I'm so ready to wrestle."
My wife was like, "She looks so like basic." Said she looked so basic. I was like, "Yeah, she looked like
suicide dive." Looks like a mom. It sets up Daniel Bryan and Cien Almas 2, guys. What a great match here.
Cien Almas, has been opening SmackDown again and putting on gems for the last couple of weeks.
It just shows how they feel about him, man.
Yeah.
They had a bunch of segments on this week's show. Charlotte and Becky Lynch had like a vignette.
Yeah,
dope.
Side by side. That was pretty dope.
That was really good.
It was really good.
Yeah.
They finally got Becky to say exactly what she was gonna be. Like we didn't know if she was a true heel or anything before this. Like we knew she was supposed to be a heel, but she was doing face things, getting face reactions and shit.
And you feel
looks
like
a lot
she
more
established
comfortable.
herself.
I feel like she did, yeah, and I think most people would say that. Good segment to me.
Definitely.
Good segment to me.
Payne Royce and Naomi fought again, guys.
Oh.
You didn't miss nothing.
All right,
except
rinse,
for-
wash, repeat. I can take that on a show though that puts on a good show.
Yeah.
90%
The
good
match wasn't
show.
bad.
Yeah.
The match wasn't bad at all. Asuka came out and she returned, made a save because they jumped.
We found out she's still on
Naomi.
SmackDown.
Word,
Right.
word. Welcome
Jeff
back.
Hardy, Hell in a Cell video package. It was dope. Did y'all peep that?
I'm scared.
Nah, I just saw my package.
yeah. Oh man, he's a.
I feel like remember that movie, The Wrestler? I feel like that's what we're about to see in Hell in a Cell.
I hope not.
Oh my god.
I hope
Because it's
not.
Jeff Hardy in a cell, man. I don't know.
I feel like though, I don't think there's any retirement for Jeff
Exactly. There's only
because
death.
he's gonna die in the
Oh
ring.
my god.
God
Well, then
forbid,
I hope he
man.
never has to face Joe, Samoa Joe.
And definitely not in a cell.
Oh,
I'd rather
Wendy.
this match be in it. I'd rather the Samoa Joe match be in the Hell in a Cell than the Jeff Hardy and the.
I think the whole pay per view should be
Orton.
taking place in the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah,
you
yo,
have
I
enough
have-
feuds to be doing this.
Yeah.
Yo, for real,
There's a
this
couple
whole show
matches
could
this-
be
this-
a Hell in a
yeah,
Cell.
yeah.
For real.
This is
Hey,
the one
Charlotte-
year the Hell in a Cell
Exactly.
serves the purpose of being
Yeah.
Hell in a Cell.
Charlotte Becky.
They haven't been able to pull that off
Charlotte Becky,
in a long time.
Joe AJ Styles,
Yeah.
the Shield match.
Yeah, that could be. Oh,
That could be really good.
War games.
You know what was really good?
Hey.
How good was our truth this week, guys?
Yo.
Our truth is gold, man. I like when he just pops up
Yo.
randomly like that.
I can't stand the motherfucker, and he entertained the shit out of me this
Yeah,
Yo,
week.
he's
man.
good, man. He's
It was
good.
good.
This dude's how old? 50 something now?
Yo,
Like-
it looks like he's 27.
Yeah, man. He's awesome.
Can anyone think that Ty Dillinger is going to turn heel? Or is that just me in the middle of it? Like,
If it gets him on TV, why not?
Yeah.
Look,
but
Like
have
he
a
said-
run against our truth.
Like
My-
you said, I just taught you how to get how to main event
Yo,
SmackDown live.
that. I like that he said
And I was
that.
like, oh,
Triple threat tag team tag team match to advance for the number one contendership. So we had
What
Sanity,
it was a whack.
we
It was
had
whack.
Sanity,
Yeah,
Rusev
she was
Day,
buzzed.
and,
Basura.
I believe who was the third team?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It was a bar.
Rusev Day, blah 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 blah. Miz and our truth.
Yes.
Miz and our truth main event.
Fire.
Yo. Yo, shout out to the Miz for taking Matt bumps off of our truth. I think that they're actually are genuinely friends, and like it was like felt good for Miz to like put him over. You know what I mean?
Which is
Yo,
crazy
but
that
our
Miz
truth-
is putting our truth
We
over.
forget
Yeah.
that our truth wrestles, yo.
Yeah,
Like, he
yo,
puts
can
on
put
like
a
nice
show.
little gems, yo.
He had a nice match with Nakamura a couple weeks back.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Well, yeah, this
Yeah.
ends with the Bellas,
Word.
Brie Bella and Daniel Bryan and the Miz promoting their match. Guys, NXT
NXT.
Just happened.
just happened.
Just
now.
happened as we're
Literally
recording
just
this.
watched it. Cassius Ohno defeated Kona Reeves.
Everybody.
Yo,
defeats
what is
one of
going
those.
on here? Why was that like an opener? What are they pushing Cassius finally,
Well,
or are
check,
they like?
check out the card? The card was pretty deep. I mean, if you scroll down, I mean, we had Velveteen Dream main eventing with Johnny Gargano.
Oh, failure. How about his Johnny Failure shirt? Yo. Velveteen Dream has it.
He has it, but
He
I'm
has
worried about
it.
him if he ever
My man
comes
put
up.
a sticker across his chest, right under where it's Johnny Failure. He came out with that. He was wearing Johnny Gargano shirt.
That's dope.
His Johnny Wrestling shirt?
That's dope.
Yo,
I haven't even peeped
fire,
that.
yo.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yo. He's got it.
As gold as he is, I still worry about him when he comes up to the main
Yeah.
roster. I've seen too many guys that I thought were golden to come up, and
It's
they
too
just
early. It's way too early for him.
no, not
not
even.
time.
It's not even about being too early. Is when he gets there, whenever that is. I
What
feel
are they
like,
gonna do with him?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm nervous about that because I've seen so many guys like Tyler Breeze, where I thought could hold their own, had a good character and everything, and it didn't work out.
Word.
So I'm hesitant to say he's got like everything it takes until I see it.
So like, let me ask you this: Do you want to see it? Do you want to see the Dream win the title before he goes up?
I want him to stay in NXT as long as possible.
Well, does he need to win a title in NXT in order to get noticed?
Eventually, I think he will. Right now, he's still doing a good
I
job.
think his character is too over. He doesn't need to title.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall. Oh my God! This is amazing! It's as if time has stood still. This is a WrestleMania moment. This JR is the main event.
Gentlemen, let's give the fans what they want. Let's fantasy book this damn thing.
I mean, we got plenty of time to
We
do
got
this.
plenty of time to let loose.
We're gonna fancy
So-
book,
so-
or we want to
so
talk about all in a
please.
little more?
Narrate
Um,
what the rules are. What are the expectations right now?
No rules.
Yo,
All right, no
So
rules.
no rules whatsoever, man. Just no.
so no, but I'm saying
But I
like
do want to cover what the fans said and what our baby faces said on IG. this week. Shout outs to the IG page, man, and shout outs to all the fans that gave us some feedback.
Nah, fuck them.
Fuck them.
You know how we feel about
fans, baby faces out of here. Boo. Whack.
Well, let's just start right.
Oh, y'all trying to
man.
listen to greatness? That's what it is.
That's exactly.
Makes sense.
We show. Yeah, I mean,
makes sense. Makes sense.
So
as soon as you pull up your pants.
Shout out to some of our. Let's shout out some of our baby faces out there, man. Shout out to Veloza Nose.
Boo, Veloza Nose.
Veloza Nose shit.
Shout out. He goes Kyle O'Reilly versus Matt Riddle. Let him just put on a fight. I agree.
Yo, Matt Riddle.
Can we book that for them?
Nope. I don't want to see that.
Why not?
I'm sorry.
Sounds like it'd be a dope
Maybe
match.
Steve just doesn't want.
No, wait. Who said this?
He's not a wrestling.
Who
fan
said this?
anymore. He doesn't want to see this.
No, who said it? I got some words for him.
Oh man,
you saw him about a month ago at NXT.
Oh, word?
That's the dude. Yeah.
All right. I still got words, but not as harsh anymore.
There you go.
He was amongst his presence.
There you go. Nice guy.
What else we got?
Okay. Shout out to the phenomenal Sal Garcia with a bunch of underscores, man. I'm not gonna get all that.
Let me just say he's not so phenomenal.
Not so phenomenal.
Underscore.
Adams, he got a bunch of names and matches here, man. Yep. Adam Cole versus Will Ospreay.
Basura.
Ooh. I'd like to Will Ospreay. I'd rather see Will Ospreay against like Ricochet.
Yeah.
Will Ospreay against like Velveteen. I don't know.
And then we've seen those matches before.
Yeah,
All right, so how about
phenomenal? You might want to change that to like mediocre.
Damn.
Aleister Black versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, that was bad.
Who came up with that one? Same guy?
Same guy. No, yeah, I'm just gonna.
Shinsuke's been putting out duds. Unfortunately, I could see maybe like a couple years ago you thinking that's a good match.
I could see that match just on the striking.
New Japan Shinsuke versus
even New Japan
Tommy
Shinsuke
Hand.
didn't show up unless he was
Wanted
emotionally invested.
Yeah, true.
He's like Randy Orton.
Very true.
And similar career paths.
So he has Pete Dunne versus Kota Ibushi.
Ooh,
Pete Dunne, that could be a good one.
That I can do.
But
I fuck with that.
As long as that match ended with Pete Dunne snapping Kota Ibushi's neck, because that was about to happen any day. Because this motherfucker does not know how to take it easy.
No doubt. Shield versus Undisputed Era. Too early, right?
It's too early, but it's gonna happen.
It'd be fun.
Let
fun.
Undisputed Era has to do main roster shit first.
Yeah,
they need to get those accolades first. If they come in, if they come in like Sanity, then no, I don't want to see that.
It could work as long as they get as it's a street fight type situation, and they get as crazy as like
take that shit outside. Take that shit outside.
Take it outside where they
they're
smarter than the Shield.
I know.
But it's 3-on-4. Are we adding a fourth man to the Shield, or are we taking out one of the guys from?
Fuck them.
3-on-4.
Well, somebody's gonna split out of that 4 at some point, right?
I see Roddy getting away from him.
Yeah, I think so.
Here's one I like: Kenny Omega versus Daniel Bryan.
I'd personally rather see Kenny versus AJ.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Daniel Bryan. If I was gonna fantasy book anything for him, it would be a past wrestler that we can't talk about anymore. Be
Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit.
Yeah, that would have been a really dope match.
Yeah,
but even then, I mean,
very technical guys.
I wouldn't want to see that now. It's not.
No. I'm not saying now. I'm just saying like back when they were.
Word. But now,
right now, I would like to see Golden Elite in the Shield.
Ooh, that would be fire.
That's what I would like to see, personally.
But that would be fire not because of the Shield.
I want to see Golden Elite versus Undisputed Era if we're gonna do that.
Get them into the fucking E.
Yeah, just so they can be in the E. Now, but going back to the Shield and the Undisputed Era, so I would like that to happen, even if it does happen right off the bat, even though that's not the best way to do it. If Sanity came and broke that up, and it became like 3-faction battle right there,
and then if the Wyatt family got together and broke that up.
Oh,
I mean,
listen, if I could suggest, maybe not a match, but a promo I would love to see. Fantasy booking, Stone Cold versus CM Punk.
Not now.
They
both been out the game for too long.
Let's talk Prime. Like, obviously, we can't do like. I mean,
the only Prime I'm talking about is Optimus, bitch.
Like, I mean, Stone Cold 98.
Nah, Stone Cold crying in front of Kurt Angle is who I want promoting. You're pathetic. What?
The reality is though, like even right now, just the fact that they were so great on the mic, both of them, right? We were watching a couple weeks ago while we were recording the video of them promoting like the WWE 2K14 or something like that, and even that back and forth was So dope.
Yeah, but now you're talking about two guys that was probably like what 5 years ago now. It was 5 years ago, yeah.
It was mad years ago.
So, and CM Punk's been gone for 4 of those 5 years. Stone Cold hasn't come back in what 8, 9.
Yeah, then-
like it's gonna be hard to get those chops back.
that.
Up.
So then both those guys in their primes.
So we're doing fantasy booking any era.
I mean, just
Any rules?
just say
You
what.
said no rules,
Say-
right?
You
Just-
need a pacifier and a
Alright.
bib?
I give you one right now.
That's what she
What's the
said.
fantasy match you want to know?
We
You
got-
want to see?
We got the best wrestler in the world right now, ranked at number 1, Kenny Omega versus Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, you do that shit don't need a build. Bring some respect into wrestling. Cleaner. Right? Let's clean this shit up. All right? We want a main event at a fucking Monday Nitro and shit. Because that's what this feels like. It feels more like a WCW matchup than it does a WWE book.
All right.
Okay. But you got Lion cheating, stealing Eddie Guerrero, right? Fucking cheats Omega. Cheats him once, cheats him twice, and Omega's set to stand up wrestler. He's like, nah, I want to wrestle you straight up. But they eventually go on no DQ match, and Eddie Guerrero fucking bleeds. I see that whole build up being dope, and I can see Eddie Guerrero and Omega just killing it. Yo,
You know
fire.
What, you know what I want to see? It's a women's match. I want to see Awesome Kong versus China. I think that match would be.
I'd
sick.
rather see Awesome Kong versus Nia Jax.
Oh,
Nah, keep Nia away from wrestling.
So this is something I battled with, right? Because when we're talking about these fantasy bookings, do we want to see 2 wrestlers that are very similar, or like people that are going to complement each other, right? So like do similar styles, or it should be complementary. Right?
Yo, Scott Hall and Daniel Bryan, I think could put on the show though, because Daniel Bryan's a technical wrestler, right? He ain't be doing that flippy shit. He's not super fast. He's not out of Scott Hall's range as Razor Ramon, right? Even himself as Scott Hall in WCW. Nah, that was kind of slow. His Razor Ramon days, he was all right.
Razor Ramon.
You know what I mean?
I want to be as fast as that toothpick. He threw that shit quick as fuck.
Charisma out the ass.
Joey Janelli and a Cactus.
Okay, one cactus.
Huh?
He's wrestling a cactus.
The only one that matters, Jack.
That's right, damn it.
Adam Cole versus Mr. Perfect.
Oh my God, Adam Cole versus anybody in the best. Fuck him up, baby.
I want to see Adam Cole versus Heath Slater, baby. Remember, they had the same gimmick for a little while.
Oh, you right, yo.
Damn, I forgot.
That's
I
funny
forgot
as
that
hell.
He went deep.
Yeah.
What if we
Is there
finally?
anybody you want to see that had like current that obviously they're not pushing today? How would you get them pushed? Like, what
Finn
would you
versus Undertaker.
Who?
Finn versus
Demon Finn versus Undertaker.
Ooh.
like, and
Pass that torch
Like a
to
Mania
Finn,
shit?
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Damn.
yo, that would be a smart
Yo,
idea.
that would be
Yeah,
interesting.
and Bray Wyatt interferes. Hey, Bray Wyatt needs something, right?
He already had his chance.
I know, but yo, how many chances does everybody else get? I mean, Roman Reigns has been out here mad long.
Yeah, but
I mean,
Vince likes me.
I feel like
I don't
Finn
know.
hasn't had
But
his
the thing
second chance
is,
yet.
you know what I feel like? I feel like Bray already shot a shot, and that was JoJo. And after that, everything else is gonna happen.
I mean, shit.
Yeah.
that's a good consolation prize, I think, right?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Like, look, fantasy booking for Vince. Like, you want JoJo or do you want the championship? I don't know, guys. I think I'm taking JoJo.
That's kind of hard.
You could always buy the championship.
Yeah.
Ted DiBiase.
DiBiase.
Shout out to WWE
I mean,
Top Zone.
they do have sales a lot, so you can.
Yo, fantasy booking Goldust versus Velveteen Dream.
I think I'd rather see
That's on the
Goldust,
board.
Dalton Castle.
yes, Velveteen
Ooh.
Triple threat.
Velveteen Dream.
Threats.
Goldust and Dalton Castle at
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Only if he brings out the
40.
boys.
So should we make it a fatal 4-way with Joey Ryan?
Oh,
Nah,
that
that'd
would
be-
make things very
That
interesting.
one, yo, Fatal 4-Way, Velveteen
We
Dream.
gonna
Val
book that
Venus.
shit.
Yo, have you seen Val Venus?
No, but like
What's the
prime
fantasy
Val Venus.
booking?
Oh, fact. All right, we're just gonna throw out all the
Val
like,
Venus
gorgeous
versus Joey.
Penis
The
on
same
the pole
motherfucker.
match.
The
Yeah,
Colones
Peter
versus
Druids, yo.
Los Boricuas.
huh?
The Colones versus Los Boricuas.
Oh my god.
Nah, the
I'd
Cologne.
I'd rather they bring back the Boricuas and they
Running
join
by
them.
Carlito.
Ooh,
right
that'd be
now.
dope. That'd be dope.
Right
At least
now,
as managers,
And
right?
give them something to
At
do
least
on
as
TV.
managers. Savio Vega was alright in the mic, man. Bring them back.
Bring
We
them
need
back.
we need to bring back the concept of managers.
Yes.
Look at how well it works for Paul Heyman, man.
until they just did this
That's
with
what I was
AOP.
I'm with it though.
Goodness.
How
All right, so how do you book? Go ahead, Vic. How would you fantasy book now AOP with Drake Maverick
Well,
dressed
here's the first
in
thing I
little
do.
big kid clothes?
Here's the first thing I do.
shout out to Oshkosh Prakash.
Shout out to our
Jesus.
sponsors again. So this is it. So you already saw this bullshit we saw this week, right? So this Monday coming up. This is the spoilers. Drake Maverick comes out with the mic. And he's about to say some shit.
But is he still wearing that garbage?
Yeah, he's wearing the same shit that you saw.
Nah, I already don't like your idea.
No, but don't worry, because when he's about to talk shit, his mic's cut off. And then he's trying to talk, and then, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman.
Whack.
And I don't know who the fuck that is in the ring, but I am the new manager for the AOP.
Yeah. Nah, for me, Heyman's overused at this point. Everybody wants to use him for everybody.
That's right.
I don't want to hear that shit
You
no
gotta
more.
get somebody.
But you
gotta get
somebody.
Jimmy Hart. I mean, the '80s, they were just horrors of managing.
Oh, they were.
You know what I mean? But you haven't seen Paul Heyman with anybody but Brock for a long time.
Well, because the last
we
five
saw him
times
with
they did
Cesaro.
it,
We saw him with
In
Chris
a long
Axel.
time.
We had him with CM Punk. CM Punk didn't need his ass.
He didn't need it, but
So,
that was fun to watch.
Look, end of the day, I don't want to see the same guy leeching on to other people. He's perfect with Brock. Let him stay with Brock as long as Brock is around. If he wants to take a managerial position, fucking go to the back.
Top 5. Who would he choose now? Like Brock's gone. Like who?
Heyman?
Who would you have him go? He got to go with somebody.
Well, he doesn't want to see him with
Rousey, that's it.
nobody.
Rousey.
If he's gonna do anything, Rousey. That's it.
Nah, I would like for
Fuck
him
Natty.
to try to get Rousey, and Rousey's like, nah, I'm a babyface. You know what I mean? Like Rousey's like, nah,
And then go to Alexa Bliss.
yeah, and then him like, nah,
So you want him,
else.
you
yo.
just want him in the women's division.
Yes, I want him away from the men right now. I think he
I
can
don't know
serve a
if you
better
follow
purpose
Paul
over there.
Heyman's Twitter account.
I like him. Being in the women's division.
Oh, I don't
He's
care.
in the women's division. Let me tell you that.
No, I know that for
Shout out to
sure.
his Twitter.
Fantasy booking.
Who you
Bam Bam Bigelow versus Kevin Owens.
Oh my god. In ECW?
I don't know.
Could it be in ECW?
Yeah.
ECW.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Kevin Owens puts him through a flaming table.
Oh my god.
Holla.
That'd be, I just think two guys of that size, the things that they were able to do in the ring, be an interesting matchup.
That would be pretty dope.
Samoa Joe. I want to see Samoa Joe versus Keith Lee. I'll tell you that much.
Ooh.
I wouldn't mind seeing Keith Lee versus Bam Bam Bigelow. Big
Keith
Yeah,
Lee.
Yeah.
Keith Lee's pretty fire.
Yeah. He's a
I'm
big
messing
guy
with
that can
him.
move,
That's a big
man.
guy.
Big guy
Yeah.
can move.
So,
So
we're pretty upset about Finn Balor right now. Yo, Vic, get him to WrestleMania, yo. How do you get him to main event WrestleMania from where he's at right now?
I got something.
So
What you got? What you got?
No, let Vic go.
So right now, what's he doing? He's doing
Playing with Baron Corbin.
And that world title, that universal title, is gonna be going to Braun Strowman soon, right?
Right.
We all can pretty much vouch for that. Royal Rumble's coming up. I'm not gonna if I'm to ignore our Daniel Bryan theory for a
Mhm.
moment, let's put that on pause. I say Finn wins the Royal Rumble. Braun carries it to Mania. We have a shit show of TV that's you're gonna be puking of.
Right,
But
just
somehow-
terrible Raw.
Somehow we'll get to the home show and whatever, and leading up to it, of course, Braun Strowman shitting on Finn Balor, and it's always the regular Finn Balor. It's not. It's always Balor Club.
gotcha.
So Balor
And then-
Club won the Rumble. Balor Club has been beaten down, but then come WrestleMania, the Demon shows up, and I think the Demon can conquer Braun Strowman.
But they got to put on a show. Like they got to put
Oh,
on a
most
gem,
definitely.
and I think they can. I still remember Balor at NXT Takeover, man. That ladder match.
I just don't know if Vince would pull up, but it's a fantasy book.
Oh,
Right?
definitely not. This will never happen. I'm sorry.
So
Yeah,
we
that's what I
got.
was gonna say.
Before we close, we should do 2 more fantasy bookings.
All right, out 3
Oh,
then, because
I
they got
bet.
2 out, and then one.
No. We'll close the show with mine. Go ahead.
All right, so really quickly, I wanted to go around. Gun to your head. Don't even think about it too much, but just if you had to choose your one greatest all-time one-on-one heavyweight championship match at WrestleMania to main event, your 2 favorite superstars to go at it, who are they?
Sting and Undertaker, hands down. Mine right here, right now. Sting and Undertaker. I don't even got to think about that.
I love that.
Heavyweight championship, but obviously at their peak, we're talking about Sting as
most
the
definitely.
Crow Undertaker, like still wearing his purple fucking gloves. Like I want the best of the best. At their peak, they would have put on the fucking most mystical show you would have seen in your life.
Without Steve.
This is a tough one. I think I need a little more time for prep, but if it's gonna,
Gun to your head, brother. Gun to your head.
yeah. Prime AJ, TNA AJ versus Prime John Cena.
Ooh.
I know we've seen the matchup before, but not in their primes.
Okay.
I want to see some of the moves that AJ hasn't done in years.
Oh my God.
Younger AJ he was the best wrestler ever. That was just
pretty chubby.
So mine is gonna sound very cliche, but I'll still go with it. Austin versus Goldberg.
Oh, okay.
Both at their primes.
Nice.
Austin versus Goldberg, pretty chubs. Book that for me. How would that work?
I mean, at the end, I think that both.
I think Goldberg will nearly kill him. He was
because we know that Austin's moves, he doesn't have a heavy move set, but yeah, who knows? Maybe Goldberg might put him over. Yeah.
So
Old school Joe.
Here's one that has happened, but as we're saying, in their prime, I would love to have seen this. 1984, Ric Flair and Hogan.
Oh, wow.
Talking 4 Horsemen Ric Flair taking on Hulk Hogan.
I have an issue with Hulk Hogan in any list.
What was that, Mr.?
I have an issue with Hulk Hogan in any list.
Oh.
Hulk Hogan was a 3-move man. He never took a bump in his whole career. He's always been a deliverer of moves. He's never been a recipient of big moves, and that frustrates me to no end. For a wrestler to be so selfish, he's the most selfish wrestler that WWE's ever produced.
Sold, and when he sold, he made his. He
sold slaps and punches and kicks. Like he never sold like.
But did the crowd feel it when he did?
That's when the crowd was like used to 8-bit television, dog.
Well, you know, they didn't have to go through
16. It was a strict 70s moveset. Armbar,
arm drag, leg drop, that's over.
Left slap, right slap,
big boot. That's when the controllers had 2 buttons, and there was all his moves set to those 2 buttons.
JP Savage, let him know.
No, I don't know why, but heavyweight title, WrestleMania, Macho Man Randy Savage versus Velveteen Dream.
Oh my God, I like that.
Can I throw one more in there?
Jump it in.
Yo, Jake the Snake Roberts and Bray Wyatt. They could have like this dope psychological match. The promos would be fire. The lead up would fucking have you on the edge of your seat, and then the wrestling will leave you wanting another thing to do with this match. But they can put on a fun match. Like that match would be fucking crazy.
And Damien could strangle Bray. But it just got dark.
Wait, real quick. How would you guys feel about AJ Styles at his prime versus Shawn Michaels?
Yo, I'm surprised none of y'all said that. Yo, I'm surprised none of y'all said AJ. And Shawn.
I was gonna say it, but
it is a comment. It's just I feel like everybody would go for the.
I feel like I would prefer to see AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho in this prime.
Ooh, that would be fire.
For me, the reason I said AJ versus Cena, because AJ is gonna bring the wrestling, but Cena's gonna bring the build up to that match.
The mic work.
You ever see Cena put on a build up for a match?
That
dude will get you invested in him wrestling a fucking rock.
Yeah,
literally twice.
Yeah.
And we were there both times.
Times, like shit. For me, it would be the main event. Obviously, the Winged Eagle title will be up for grabs. It's gonna be in a 60-minute Iron Man match.
Ooh. You about to say the wackest thing.
It's gonna say Bret Hart is in it.
Damn.
But the other guy across the ring is gonna be Kurt motherfucking Angle.
Oh,
Brett versus Daniel Bryan.
Versus Daniel Bryan.
I would love to see that.
Kurt versus Daniel Bryan.
I would have seen
that.
It was just something about Kurt and Brett that we could have had, but we never fucking. Oh my God!
Listen, Brett was so technical. Y'all say this every episode,
Dean Malenko,
but man, yo, for real, another guy like ball right here.
Great wrestlers that just didn't do nothing.
Literally watching high school wrestling.
It's they said so. It wasn't, and they couldn't talk on the mic. It was
so we're saying that we're gonna ignore Eddie and Dean in ECW.
Oh my God! But that was Eddie. Dean, Brett, they can wrestle their ass off,
Finn
man.
Balor,
They can.
It's not for everybody.
Finn Balor, Ricky Steamboat,
Dean Ambrose,
but
Sabu.
You're talking 2 really hardcore baby faces. How you?
Doesn't matter. It's all about the wrestling, baby.
I want just have a one-off like a super show. A super show.
Hey,
put on a show.
Dean Ambrose versus Sabu, ECW.
Oh, he brings out the fucking sawzall and he's like,
I'd rather see Jay the Jobber versus Brooklyn Brawler.
I'd rather see Jay the Jobber.
Jobber on the pole match.
Jerk.
That's what she said.
That's all. Oh, wait.
Winner gets a contracted job at WrestleMania.
Mitch, if you want to cover some stuff too.
I was gonna say we should fantasy book the Universal title to WrestleMania, and we should wrestle.
We should wrestle. We should definitely wrestle.
We should wrestle.
We should definitely wrestle.
And then
That's too
fantasy
hot.
book the SmackDown title.
Take
But
my
I think
shirt
that's
off.
a good way to end. The way you end.
I mean, we got
Not really.
Yeah,
that's all the time we have for you folks this week. I hope we covered your fantasy fix for the week.
And if we didn't, yo,
Shut the
fuck 'em.
Fuck
Yeah.
him. This is your problem.
Fuck 'em.
come at us with some heat on Twitter.
No doubt, man.
IG.
Or the IG.
Do something for yourself.
Oh, you
once.
forgot HBK and Dolph Ziggler. That's one of mine too.
Yes, yes.
And,
Fuck 'em.
and look, if you got something that we didn't say it to us on Twitter. You might not like what we have to say back, but I digress.
Ooh, no doubt. For the
Alex
fellas
Riley
here,
versus John
Mischief.
Cena.
Who? Who's that?
Alex Riley versus John Cena.
Oh, that's a bloodbath.
Hogan
Oh,
versus
my
Cena.
That is a
Christ.
bloodbath. That's got to be a fucking Chicago street fight or some shit, wherever the fuck the town is. But all right, we out for real this time. Mischief, Elite Steve, Pretty Chubby,
Don't speak for
Joe, JP Savage.
Ya tú sabes.
I'm Victor Villain.
No, you
See
don't.
y'all next week. 10 count till 10 toe.
Oh, wait a minute, Aldis! Crossroads countered by Cody. Aldis rolls through. Cody, hammer throw into the ropes, ducks down. Sunset flip. No. Cody
Hooks
across
it
the
deep.
run.
Hooks it
Two.
deep.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and new NWA World Heavyweight Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody! Tonight is the night that we learn Cody will live forever. And as the story unfolds, it's all about family. We talked about the lineage of his father. But tonight, we learned that Brandy would do anything for Cody. And Cody would do anything to make us proud. And I can speak for everyone when I say, Cody, it's not just your family that's proud, it's all of us.
Do you believe in fate? Do you believe in destiny? Do you believe in the American Nightmare and the NWA World Heavyweight Champ? History not. Cody answered.
Dreams into nightmares, into the 10 pounds of gold. Cody, with the very championship his father held so proudly. Now Cody